Hi, this is Roni, and this is a picture of Charlie Ann, my granddaughter. And I'm going to use Amy Tan, yes please, and do a process video. I've drug out some other stuff, and of course I don't use near all what I drug out again. But I like to have everything right there just in case. And see those flowers? I really need to use them. I didn't use them again either. And they're what my granddaughters bought me. Them and some others, and I'm determined I'm going to use them. And those are the leftovers from the last layout. And that suite that you just seen, that was an experiment. I put some stickers on some white paper and painted over them and seen how it looked and if I liked it. And so now I'm going to do it on my page. I didn't want to do it on my page first, just in case, but I thought it turned out pretty much what I liked. What I wanted, my plan. Anyway, I used some yellow watercolor with another, it's like a dark yellow, it's almost a brown. But, yeah, I'm out of frame. You can't see it, not until I get done. I moved the tripod a little bit to get in a drawer to get the brushes out and forgot to move it back. And it needs to be back like an inch or so. And if my tripod was just a little taller, I wouldn't have that problem. But this is as high as it'll go, and it's not on Zoom or nothing. But this is the best I could do, and it's got to go back just a little bit normally. Anyway, I'm pulling the little stickers off, and they're just some cheap stickers that I've had for a long time that I got for the granddaughters so they can put on pages. And they work great for this. And I'm going to use all scraps that's left over from my last layout that I stuck in the bag with everything else that was Amy Tangerine. And some of the paper is watercolor paper. And some of it's Amy Tan. And I'm trying to decide how I want to lay them, but they don't end up the same way I had started. Close, but not quite. And I know it's not quite because I end up cutting them in half and using them on both sides and everything else. So I know it's not the same. And I'm checking to see how the ampersand looks there. I knew it was kind of big, so I wasn't quite sure if I was going to like it there or not. But I wanted to use it. Well, I'll use the thicker if I don't like it. But I like it. And it's kind of bold. But, you know, I like green, so it worked for me. And I'm starting to put everything down and get my layers in there and make my scraps go as far as possible. I mean, there was plenty of paper in that paper pad, and I probably didn't have to use scraps, but I don't never throw nothing away. I mean, it gets pretty small before it gets thrown away. Or maybe damaged, like I've laid it on an ink pad before. I bet y'all haven't never done that before. And I have dropped it on the floor and then get up to leave the desk. It's a card table. And step on it. Yeah, that kind of damages it. Sometimes I can punch out a few things out of it before I throw it away, though. But I don't throw it away unless I just have to. You never know when you're going to need it. I'm a scrap saver. And so now I'm putting the Sassy on there. And I had to use 3 S's on that. Yeah, I thought about changing my title when I realized I was going to have to use 3 S's. And I thought, well, hopefully I won't have to have very many more S's out of here. Because this is the only white thickers that I have that's not got glitter or isn't the kind that you paint. I have some that you paint. But you can probably paint these anyway. They're foam. Because I thought about it. I thought about doing them yellow since the other one's white. And do them yellow to kind of match. But I changed my mind. I decided to have it white and white. And I'm adding stickers from the Remarks package on there. That one, I took away the sticky with some powder and put dimensionals under it so the flowers would pop up a little bit and wouldn't blend in so much with the others. And Oh, I'm adding puffy stickers now, I think is what I'm doing. And these are the things that was in that little tray that was in the plastic bag that I saved from the last time. So like the hearts were already outlined, and I just stuck them on there. But all that was already done because they were leftovers. But I saved them. Like I said, I saved my scraps. And let's see what else. See, I get all into the Amy Tan because Amy Tan stuff is just so cute, and forget all about the other stuff I had laying there. And just use the Amy Tan stuff on my layout. But like I said, I really like it. So, anyway, I think... Oh, these are the stickers I got from HSN last week. They had like an all-day scrapbooking thing, and these were on clearance, though. And there was like 84, I think, 8 packages. And they were all 3-dimensional. And so I went ahead and taught myself into ordering a pack. And so they're both the ones I put on there are from there. And like I said, they are 3-dimensional. And here I used some of the paint that was left over. And I'm doing some sprinkles on my page. And I'm thinking I'm about done here. Oh, yeah. While I'm doing this, that's when I noticed that the SW is a little higher than the EET. And so I decided to camouflage it. And I cut apart a sticker from the remarks. And since that kind of looked like paint, because, you know, it was originally paint, I decided to put it right there and cover up the bottom of the S and the W so they won't look higher than the rest. And because the tops don't look quite as bad as the bottom does, but the bottom has a picture and stuff across there, the straight line, so it's more noticeable. And I'm cutting out the camera too to put on the other cluster, and I get it done and forget that I skipped over the top part, the fussy cutting part on it, and just cut straight across. I think I'm about to, oh yeah, I outlined there in yellow to give it a little more dimension. And some enamel dots. Gotta have some enamel dots. And I only had like 4 of the yellow. Then so I used 3 of them on here. I used 2 different shades of pink. And the 3 of the 4 little yellow ones. So I could add some yellow on here. And I put them in 3 spots. And some of them were kind of hard to get up. They just kept moving all over the place instead of sticking to my piercer tool. Anyway, I am done with it finally. And I do have some still pictures. But I wanted to remind y'all, Dannielle Brown's having a challenge. And she's giving away Amy Tangerine stuff. And then I think Lauraluvlace is having a giveaway. So go check out her channel. And there's Stacy Leung. I hope I pronounced that right. L-U-E-G or L-E-U-G. She does process videos. She's only got a few subbies. And she's only got a few process videos done so far. But they're awesome. So I'll leave links for all 3 of them below so you can check them out. And sub if you're not subbed. And check out Stacy's channel and her process videos. If you like process videos like I like process videos, go check out her channel. And sub! Anyway, thank you all again so much for watching. And all your sweet comments. And don't forget, I'm going to have a challenge next month. And I haven't quite decided what to do yet, but I'm going to have one. Bye!